Welcome back. The closing bell on 24th of September on the Thursday. Good evening, everybody. So this episode on the Thursday, I want to focus on stocks which are still fairly valued. Good value, not undervalued, but good value as where it stands today. There might be a reason why it's here, but it's good value. And on the condition, I'm not talking about FANGs. On the condition, I'm not talking about any technology stocks or any IPO stocks. On the condition, I'm not talking about Tesla today. No Amazon, no Microsoft. I'm not talking about any of those high-tech growth shares which I've been speaking for many weeks. Today, I just want to focus on outside the box. What else is there that's good value? So in the US market, I've got a couple here. I'm quite excited to share this with you. So I've looked through my watch list which I've known for many years on my Yahoo Finance. So the first one, Berkshire Hathaway, BRKB. Berkshire Hathaway, $200, I think it's fairly valued. Plenty of cash on the sidelines, and when they do recover, when Warren Buffett is ready to launch his $100 billion to buy stocks, he will buy some really good damn value companies that pay his dividend, that's with his control. And BRKB is something that you should consider very defensive. It's low on the up, but look at it. It didn't drop very low during the COVID-19. It's defensive. So next one, Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs. I prefer Goldman Sachs. It's under 200. It's around about $190. With or without dividend, it's still a great company. It should be at the 350 mark. It's a company that takes money to make money. Simple as that. These guys with big brains from Harvard University, from New York University, in there. Investment bankers, making money. So Goldman Sachs, 190. It could drop to 180. That's where the buy trigger point that I would buy in. But if you're shortage on financial sector, established one, I rather buy Goldman Sachs over banks. And the next one, cloud company, VMware, 140. It's cheap. Look at the earnings. They make money like nothing, but they're just not momentum enough. But they're still at a quite fair value. So if things goes well, I think VMware should be around the $200 mark. So now for the UK market, what stocks are still good value? So the first one is insurances company, Legal & General, Aviva. They may not be paying dividend just now. One is not. But I think they're fairly valued. Legal & General and Aviva are great. Insurances company and insurance company may not have been affected as much as I was expected. So if you do shortlist them, do monitor them, I think they're fairly valued just now where they stand. Diageo, as you know, $25 a share. Still, I speak about it every time. They might not be doing with tops closing, but again, they've got enough cash flow to keep them going. And also, all the cheaper products are selling off the shelf. The more expensive one have not been, but they're still keeping a well-balanced portfolio. Next one, banks, Barclays. I like Barclays, $98 per share. No, 98 pence is under $1 a share. They're really cheap. Yes, they've got low interest rate climate, they've got issues they need to deal around with, but at the end of the day, it's still a national bank. When things recover, Barclays would be one of those most likely to recover well. And the next one, airline company, surprise, EasyJet. Folks might not be flying, planes might not be flying, but if planes starts flying up in air again in the next 24 months, 24 months, who will be the first to go and book EasyJet? Everybody else will start flying again. I know we've got Brexit and everything, but if you're looking for airline company which is undervalued, or it may drop up to $4 a share, or even reach $3, so watch that line. And if they do fall, government will definitely go and support them. And then the last one for UK is Marks and Spencer. Good old Marks and Spencer. I think they dropped under £1 a share. And this company, not great with clothing, lots of losses, but I hope they may take this opportunity to shut loads of shops to cut costs and focus on their food hall. That's where they are good at. That's where they make money, in their food hall. So if Marks and Spencer focuses on the food hall and work with Ocado, they will come back strong. The next one, oil. I've started speaking about oil, but today I've looked at Total and Chevron. Even BP, they look so undervalued. I know Tesla will build the next super solar panel, but we still need at least 90 million barrels of oil to run the show. Around the world to keep the electricity coming to charge our Tesla cars. So if your portfolio is short on oil, do monitor oil stocks. It is quiet just now, but it might be a good time to buy, and when things recover, they pay you dividends again. Total and Chevron, the only ones that I put my rubber stamp on. And the last thing I'd like to share is, I noticed that Scottish Mortgage Trust, a very popular investment firm called Baillie Gifford, are starting to shift the investment away from US tech stocks. They're starting to go into China. They're starting to go to likes of Baba, Tencent, Meitian, Tuanping, which is a drinks company. And this suggests that one thing, we're all suffering COVID here, but in China, people are going back concerts. In Taiwan, people are going back to schools, you're going back to the dentist. In the UK, I can't even make an appointment with my GP. So people are back to normal, factories are open, jobs are back to normal, people are going back to the banks. So it suggests that the other side of the world, things are recovering. They're doing the supply, they're doing the demand, things are creeping up. So that's where these investors are starting to look for potential opportunities in the Far East. So there's something that I want to plant in your head for you to keep an eye out. Don't just focus on one avenue. You might have to diversify to other regions. If you do struggle, just stick to two great investment funds, ARK and Bailey Guilford. So this is me for the day. I've spoken long enough. I hope you have a good evening and see you tomorrow.